Hey, extra days here at SeaWorld Orlando to pet the dolphins at the dolphin nursery and go to dine with the Orca's Presatetion.
Box for me. Please don't go up to the pool just yet. Right, we're gonna be stopping right here along this curve.
All right.
Alright, so welcome. My name is Julie. You'll be hanging out with me and a dolphin named Haley. Maybe a side of Aurora too. We'll see how we're doing today. So we're gonna have lots of fun with them. There's just a couple things we ask of you guys before we get started. Glasses are good to go as long as they stay on our eyes. We just can't have them on our head or our clothing. And then you can set bags, backpacks, and all that stuff along this curve. We do ask that the phone gets tucked away before we head poolside. You can have it out for right now until we step forward. We just can't have it anywhere close to the pool. But if you wanted to take photos from the curb where you're at right now, that's totally okay.
Yeah.
They're going to take lots of pictures of us.
Yeah.
See our photographer friend right there in the blue. She'll be taking photos for us. So make sure you're smiling at her throughout the encounter.
Okay.
We'll have lots of fun with Miss Haley. You guys will get to touch her. I just ask that you keep your hands behind the wall throughout the program. And then once I get her in position, then I'll let you know when she's ready. And we'll give her some back rubs behind that blowhole where she breathes from.
Okay.
All right.
And then you guys will also get to help me feed her. So we'll just take that fish, toss it in her mouth. She'll catch it and take care of the rest, okay?
All right.
All right, perfect. Let's see. We can hang out here if you want to take some more pictures and videos for a moment. And then once the groups are all ready to go, we'll step forward and we can tuck that phone away.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So that's Miss Haley staring at you right there. Just checking you guys out. Ready for some fun. Is this y'all's first time meeting a dolphin?
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't
Yeah.
done dolphins. You did whales and
Yeah.
Texas. We've
Oh,
done whales.
yeah. I actually came from our Texas park.
Okay, we were there in July.
Okay.
It's hot.
Oh, yes. Yes, that's a rough time to go.
Yeah, we were there for a wedding in Dallas,
Yep.
and we've been to all the parks. 'Cause
Yeah.
He was born in San Diego, and so he's like, we have to go to SeaWorld. And
Yeah.
so we made a week of it and
Definitely.
went down, but oh my God. The rest of our kids and my husband went home,
Oh, yeah.
and we just stayed at the Shamu
Yeah,
State.
that
We
whole
were
time
at
I was
the
there,
whale.
I spent every
Yeah.
moment I could in the waters.
We did. We
down.
got. Thank God we got an Airbnb. We literally lived in the pool. Like we
Yep.
just sat in the pool, ate in the pool,
Uh-huh.
like everything
Yeah.
in the pool.
Yeah, it's warm over there. I miss it, but I don't miss the warmth.
And I grew
Not
up
that
in,
it's like much better here, but
no,
it's
not.
different.
It's a different heat. And I grew
Yep.
up in San Diego in the East County, so I mean I'm used to desert 100. It's
Yeah.
more of a dry heat though. Like, and we
Uh-huh.
lived here for years and in Tampa, and I'm like, I'm good. We're in Ohio now. I'm like, I'm
Yep.
good. The humidity's
Yeah.
mild. Like, I'll come visit, but I am moving back.
That's how my parents are. I was born in Dallas.
Okay.
And when I was like 8, we moved to North Carolina, and they're like, we'll visit you. My sister's in Orlando. I was in Texas for a while, and they like would never come to see us in the summer. They're like, we'll visit you in the winter.
Yeah.
But y'all are on your own in the summer.
Yep.
We moved away for a reason.
Yep. Yep.
Huh?
So the little one that was showing his tail flicks, that's Spark. He's our only boy in this pool. He's 3 years old. So at that point, he's still kind of with mom here and there. All right, we can tuck the phone. We're
Put
gonna.
your phone
All
away.
right.
Later.
After we meet the dolphins at the dolphin coves, we pet their feet down. Here's our belly rubs. And now we're gonna see the Shamu underwater viewing area, aka Orca Presatetion. Again, to see the boys. I'm not sure when Katina is coming.
Wait, are the other windows the other pool? No, other on the street.
Hey, Malia. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know me.
Yes, you know.
Yeah. I never played her in real life. Alright. What?
They're gonna have someone swim with them.
The boys are not going to be out here.
Huh?
She said if you want to see the boys, we have to go up. But she said for right now, it's only the girls in here that they're going to do their presentations. Okay? Hello?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
Yeah. I don't see Katina anywhere.
Well, where's Katina always? She's over there checking out the boys.
Yeah.
Yeah, she said if you want to see the boys, we have to go up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to go sit over there.
Alright. What? I want to stay here.
You guys wanna wait around for a presentation?
Nani? What are you doing, Nani?
Hey, what do they do for the show?
We have another show with Dining with Orca. It's free. So you can hear.
We're saying is what's this one? What do they do at the 2:30? Yeah.
It's here is like a training,
Okay.
and after in Dining with Orca, we're gonna get into like holiday yellow and things like that. But the big Orca show over there, it's closed now because they're fixing the stadium.
Okay, so it's not a very good Orca show right now.
Okay.
What are you doing with Milani? Leah. Hey, Malia. Hey, Ma. Hey, Malia. Hey, Nalani. Hey, Nalani.
Smiling. Showing her teeth. Did you see that?
Hey, Nalani. Hey, Nalani. Oh, yeah.
The dolphins see me. How long can whales last
Hey, Nolani.
Hello everyone, how's everyone doing? We're all so kind of silly this morning. That's okay. Well, my name is Cheryl. I'd like to welcome you guys to our overlook and our underwater viewing areas of our Orca Stadium here. You're up top at our overlook. You guys can see me. I'm right here in the center. Welcome you guys. You're at our underwater viewing field. You can hear my little green voice. It's not the same, so there you go. Now, as you may have noticed, we are undergoing a major reconstruction project of our killer whale stadium. It's all about home improvement. Our animal exhibits and habitats are super important to us, so we're going to do whatever we can to make sure that they are top priority. But in the meantime, this does mean that our Orca Stadium is closed. What that allows us to do, however, is to have and provide this more instant kind of session for you guys to see our killer whales. Give you a little bit more of an up-close, more personal look about how we take care, how we teach, and train our killer whales here at Seaworld. You guys ready to learn about the killer whales?
Yeah.
Awesome. So you can see that we do have some of our killer whales swimming around this environment here. Hello, Nolani. We're going to get a closer look at our 3 female killer whales that call Seaworld or Minnows their home. In total, here at this Seaworld, we have a killer whale pod or family of 5 killer whales with our 3 females and then 2 males. Our youngest killer whale is 13 years old. His name is Orca. He is one of our male killer whales. And then our other male is named Orca. He is 17 years old. Right here in front of me, we have our 2 youngest of the 3 female killer whales. We have Malia, who's closest to you guys, kind of looking at you. She is 16 years old. Nolani, swimming upside down, is 17. And then Tina is our 47-year-old killer whale. She is our oldest killer whale. A good lifespan for killer whales should be anywhere from around 20 to 80 years. So very similar to a human lifespan. Pretty good for a killer whale. Now while we're hanging out with them today, I challenge you guys to start to see
apart. A lot of people ask how we as trainers can identify individual killer whales. Out in the ocean, researchers will do things like their dorsal fins, their eye patches, different colorations, markings, patterns on their tail flukes, on their backs. But here at Seaworld, since we have the luxury of looking at their very handsome or very beautiful faces, that's typically what we as trainers will use to identify them. But just like all of us look very different, it is the same thing with our killer whales. I like to use the analogy, if you guys have a golden retriever at home and then your neighbor also has a golden retriever, they're the same breed of dog, but you can probably tell your own dog apart because of the amount of time that you spend with them. It's the same thing with us. Because we spend a lot of time looking at them, it's pretty easy for us to identify all of those different individuals. Now if you're at our underwater viewing windows, you are getting a pretty good view of them underwater. You're getting to take a good look at their entire body. So you can probably start to tell them apart just based on that alone. You can kind of hear one of our killer whales producing some of those vocalizations already. Those vocalizations or sounds are produced from their global up on top and do also help us tell individuals apart. Just like we all sound different, it's the same thing with our killer whales. They also sound pretty different as well. Now I'm going to do my best to point out any behaviors that are going to be occurring here in our environment. Feel free to take as many pictures or videos as you guys would like. This is probably a good time for me to tell you that there's a splash zone at all times. They're not purposely going to splash you guys. There's a good chance you might get a little soaked, however. Alright, everyone grab a hot direct your attention to the far right of your environment. Here comes the line. And then once you get over here on the left side, underwater viewing, here she comes through past those windows. Now, all these features are really good for those killer whales to take a good look around at their environment. Alright, right here in the center, my overlook, here she comes. Here comes Julia. Beautiful. Another pretty good question that we do get here with our animals is how we're interacting with them. I want you guys to watch our videos here. See what Casey's out she's interacting with Milani. She's using hand signals. They've got really good eyesight above and below the water, but first we look over here. And then once you get in the middle, this is going to be a backside behavior. So all of these different hand signals are what we are communicating, how we're communicating with our animals. We're actually using those behaviors. Over here around the shallow area, you guys are going to get a good look at Malia. Whoa. Another sky hop behavior on the far left of our environment, but also paired with some vocalizations. Take a look and a listen. That was really nice. Did you hear? So like I said, we are interacting with our killer whales using all of those hand signals. We're also utilizing some sound signals as well. We all have our whistles around our necks here. When we are interacting with our killer whales, how we let them know that they did exactly what we were looking for is we blow that whistle. So anytime you see those behaviors, you can hear us blow that whistle that says, hey, great job, that's exactly what I wanted. Come on back and get some sort of reinforcement. Here comes Nalani, right in the center here. She's going to be producing another vocalization. Listen close. That's a pretty good vocalization. Now throughout our presentation, if you guys do see anything that you do really enjoy, go ahead, you guys can clap, you can cheer, you can make lots of sounds for our animals. We like to get really excited for them, and you guys can too as well. What did you send her on? Nice. What's really cool, take a real close look right now. You may have seen that Nalani was going on a behavior, but what Stacey did instead was to recall her back. We utilized an underwater tone system, which is so cool. I had no idea that that even existed here in our animal training world until I started working here. Take a look real quick though over here on our left side. Here comes Katina, 47. And then once again over here on the right. And then once again over here on the left. So that underwater tone system does allow us to There's Nalani. And then it looks like Christina's making her way to our slide out more shallow area. Awesome. You've seen our trainers too, kind of slapping our target pole. Samantha, hold up your target pole for us. Wow, it looks like a marshmallow on a stick, or a giant ear cleaner, either way. Now that is a tool that we use to interact with our animals as well, just another training tool, extensions of our hands. We can't reach really far out to the middle of our environment, so we utilize those target poles as another way to communicate with our animals. Now what's happening now is something really extra special for our girl killer whales. What do you guys think these are? They're toys! They're killer whale toys! Different shapes, different sizes, different colors. It looks like Joanne was actually showing one of her toys to our underwater viewing windows. It might be really hard though, because some of those toys do float. But we do have different toys that we do give our killer whales. We have all sorts of different tools in our tool belt that we can utilize to reinforce our animals. A lot of people think that
Malia.
of course, it's going to be very reinforcing to a killer whale. We want to make sure that we are giving them lots of different things, lots of different variability in their lives here. We don't only just give them lots of pictures.
Katina.
Say, hey, great job, that's exactly what we wanted, but we utilize these toys as well. We call this blue one and then the red one, we call them our half spoons. They're just kind of almost basically like a half spoon more or less. And they're kind of like a bowl. So we'll put like fish or onions or other little stuff like some gelatin in it. Our killer whale tube is yellow. Very similar to the yellow that your eye would eat. There's no sugar, preservatives in it, not adding pesticides. So we can load up.
She weighs 5,300 pounds. She weighs, there you go. Katina,
that one we call either a Cheerio or a donut or whatever it is. So she'll put that kind of on her head or on her face, bring it right back to safety. Like I said, different ways to reinforce our animals. We also reinforce them with tactiles. We'll give them a nice good back rub, or we can rub their flippers, their feet, their dorsal fins. We utilize that as a way for us to say, you guys are great. We want to bring a lot of reinforcement to it. With all of our animals here at Seaworld, whether it be killer whales, whether it be bottom dolphins, sea lions, even a fish here, we utilize our training based on positive reinforcement. It means that anytime that they do something that we want to see more of, we give them something that they find reinforcing. You're getting a really good view of it. All of our killer whales are conditioned to roll upside down and hold their tails and show for us in our veterinary stuff. Sounds like they're having some fun over there with Nalani. What's really cool too about this market in particular is you are up top on our overlook. There's a lot more difficult to do on our underwater videos. But up top, take a look right here, right in our center. This big silver platform is our killer whale size scale. We do actually weigh all of our killer whales. We typically try to weigh them about once a week, and that they are maintaining an appropriate weight if they are fully grown, or if they are younger, that they are growing at an appropriate rate. So we can slide our killer whales up onto this scale and weigh them. Right now, all of our female killer whales weigh around 5,000
was fun. And now let's continue to stay back to the boys. And now continue to stay back to the boys. And now continue to stay back to the boys. Hey, Malia. Yeah. I can't believe it. Wait, oh, wait a second. Here she comes. She's coming. Hey, Malia. Where's later?
Where I can probably see the large trees behind us, we're doing some renovations to our stadium. How many of you have been to Seaworld before and seen a killer whale like Orca show before? By show of hands. Okay. So at a normal trip to Seaworld, you're used to seeing our whales perform in our presentations, learn a lot about them. During our renovations here, we're going to give you a different perspective of our killer whales back here. They're going to be living back here for the next couple of months while we are refreshing the stadium out there. We're really excited about it for some improvements for our whales habitat and also for the guest experience. So we hope that you'll come back and visit us again in the spring when we will be open back up for our normal Orca encounter presentations. But in the meantime, our whales are living back here in these pools, and it gives us a really cool opportunity to give you a glimpse as to what our lives are like as animal trainers interacting with our killer whales. We do a variety of different types of interaction with our whales, and actually the shows, the presentations like Orca Encounter, are a pretty small part of our day with our killer whales. The rest of our days are filled with lots of other things. We have their daily checkups, we call them husbandry sessions. We have exercise, which is like killer whale jig class. We have time for play, we have lovey-dovey time with our whales, and relationship building time with them, and a lot of stuff in between too. So during our session this afternoon, we're going to see a couple of those different things with our whales, and I'll be able to point out some of those things that we're doing with them and give you kind of a glimpse as to not only the behaviors that they're doing, but how we teach those behaviors, and our whole training philosophy at SeaWorld, not only with the killer whales, but with all the other animals that you'll see today here at the park. Sea lions, the otters, dolphins, etc., etc. Let me introduce you to our whales that we have back here. We have 5 killer whales that live with us all together. There are 3 girls and 2 boys. The females are the whales that have access to the pools in front of you right now. I want to give a quick shout out to anyone that's down below underwater view. You'll be able to see some of the whales swimming around. These 2 whales that just popped up their heads at the stage that have been cruising around anticipating our training session. Their names are Nalani and Malia. Nalani is 17, Malia is 16. They were both born right here at SeaWorld, so they are teenage girls. We also have Nalani's mom, whose name is Katina. She's probably poke her head out in this environment from time to time. She's over there on the far right. Katina is 47 years old. She's a very special whale here to us. She really started it Cheryl. Malia is in the back now with Stacy, and then Alani is on the right-hand side with Kelly. So our normal section that we do, typically just focus on one whale, one trainer. This is a variety of the whales right now. They're asked to go from trainer to trainer and see different things here. We call it an A to B, going from trainer A to trainer B. Each of our whales has a team of trainers that interact with them. We try to keep our whale teams pretty small because it allows us to have consistency with the whale and have very clear communication with each other so that we are doing the same things with our animals. They're pretty flexible animals in terms of interacting with different people. They absolutely help all of them apart. Whoa! We have about 20 fingers on Saturday for as a new trainer, we start off with just one whale. And preface that by saying that new trainers come to us here, it takes a long time before you interact with a killer whale. Typically over 2 years before we do interact with them. So we do very, very slowly with our training development. And then when we first start off with animals, you are just on one wheel, you develop a strong relationship with them, and you as well. And that bond will kind of grow and grow until then we added to more and more whales. Alright, so this is cool. You see a variety of behaviors now. So we started off with that kind of simple, just A to B, just go from B to U, but the other thing is now we're putting some behaviors on there too. That fly out we saw before, we call that behavior. We're going to put a mouth open. Now we're going to try a pull behavior. Let's come around here. So we can get a line on the left-hand side. Using the hula. And then did you guys hear that little thing going on? Every time you hear this whistle, it's our way of letting the whales know, yes, that's exactly what we're looking for. Great job, you got it right. Come on back to me, you want a prize. The prize is going to be a different reward each time. So this is our whole training philosophy at Seaworld. It's called operating conditioning using positive reinforcement if you think back to your exciting 101 days back in college and high school. So we reward things that we like and we want to see more of, and we reward things that we're not looking for. So the things that are rewarded and reinforced can happen more and more frequently. And if you do this, what's remarkable behavior? Malia, let's see if you can posing. There we go. You got the whistle. Great job. So it's going to be different reward each time. Sometimes it's going to be a back massage, or a favorite toy, or the opportunity to do a behavior, or going to the pool, another cleaner. So if you think of it like gambling in Vegas, or you got the slot machine, right now, how much money you're going to win. Same thing with the whales. They never know when to win for doing behavior. So keep them there voting. Wow! Beautiful alien behavior. Beautiful. I love it. Now these are 3 whales that we have back here. They're 3 big different personalities. None of my kids have done the job. And then they're so different. Christina on the left here, and is a dominant whale. She is a lot of fun. She is super high energy. She's an athlete. She likes to keep tabs on what's going on with the other whales. She is not the fastest learner of all of our whales. So when she learns something, she usually has a down pat, but she keeps working now and then. Nalani and Malia are very playful. Again, they're teenagers. They still love playing. Very silly. Nalani is kind of our up-and-coming dominant whale. We think we're starting to see her exert that dominance over Malia, sometimes even over her mom too, which is kind of cool. Katina lets everybody know who's boss from time to time. It's really neat to see how their relationships with each other ebb and flow over time. We had that beautiful Todd swim around the side of the pool. We're seeing there at stage. We saw them all start separately from each other.
They're coming to slide.
Now we're coming together. We call it team contingent behavior or group behavior. We're going to ask them to slide their whole bodies up on the right-hand side in the shallow area. They can lift their tails up nice and steady.
I am. Oh.
Beautiful. All right. How about a huge round of applause for our girl whales? They did a great job. What a great interaction.
Got her too.
So whales are still cruising around here having some great time. If y'all have any questions about our whales or about our training, how we care for our animals here at SeaWorld, again, my name is Justin. We'll have some other trainers walking around. Otherwise, we hope you learned something new, and we hope you enjoy getting a different perspective of the whales back here. We hope you have a great rest of your visit here at SeaWorld. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye-bye.
Katina. Where are you going, Katina? Huh? Oh, that's a good one, Mom. Wow. Oh. There's Laura. Oh, look at Katina. Oh, I can see Tura. I can see Katina. She's looking at her boys.
Who's over there by her?
Huh?
Who's by her? Which boy?
Tura. Or even Mikhail. Yeah. Yeah. We will come back tomorrow.
No.
If
If it's not raining, we're going to Busch Gardens tomorrow.
if it's not raining until we come back at another SeaWorld. Huh?
We're coming back in March.
Let's all take a journey, explore the great unknown, wonder at creation, everywhere we go, miracles surround us, wherever we may roam, the privilege mystery.